kind of a potpourri here of talking about righteousness and justification. Another way we talk about the righteousness that we have is to talk about alien righteousness and proper righteousness. And you'll hear these terms as well, and they'll probably show up on a test somewhere once in a while. All right? That's somewhat relevant, I think, to most of you here. All right? So alien righteousness is the kind of righteousness that gets given to us by the people in the flying saucers. No, of course not. Sometimes you guys are just so slow on the uptake. All right, alien righteousness. Alien, we're not talking about alien in the, what's the town in New Mexico? Roswell, thank you. You can tell my interest in these things. All right, so we're not talking Roswell, New Mexico, or that new show that's being saturated with its, trying to get us all to watch it on ABC. Where it is, that stupid thing with the hurricane storm thing with the lights. And I'm already tired of it. It hasn't even come on. I'm obviously not going to be watching it. The only time I see it is when I'm watching news and they just saturate you with this stuff. Anyway, so alien righteousness, what does that mean? What is alien righteousness? This means it comes from somewhere outside, not from me. Other. Alien literally means other. And we use that. You use that when you're going through immigration. Are you an alien or are you a resident? Well, I don't think I'm an alien. No, alien simply means you're not from this place. It's not yours. So alien righteousness is the righteousness that comes from God by his declaration. Alien righteousness is just another synonym for forensic justification by grace through faith in Jesus Christ alone. It's a righteousness that is not your own. It comes to you from outside and is delivered to you and is spoken to you and promised to you. And once it is given, now you have it in you. It's yours, but it comes from outside. So when we talk about the alien righteousness, we're talking about God's righteousness given to us. Alien righteousness is another term for that. Proper righteousness means my own. My own, what I do. So in a sense, alien righteousness is another synonym for vertical righteousness, and proper righteousness is a synonym for horizontal righteousness. The righteousness that I do, that I perform. I'm righteous because I do good things. So a proper righteousness, even a non-Christian can have a degree of that, but alien righteousness comes only in Christ and from God, and is delivered to me from outside. God has to do it. All right. How then do you know that you're saved? How can you be sure? Yeah, God has said it. The promise has been given. He gave it to me. He claimed to me in baptism. He delivered it again this morning in the sacrament of communion. It's done. It's mine. I've got it because he says it. It doesn't happen because I feel it or because I'm blessed, but simply because God does it. And that's kind of what we're getting at. This is where Kolb in his book picks up the crux theologorum, which we've already talked about at pretty good length. We don't need to revisit it again. But remember the whole question of, why is God choosing some and not others? It all comes down to it's just God's grace, his call. He gives the grace, he delivers it, and why some and not others? No answer to that. God makes the call. All right, now we do need to make sure we understand the difference between our teaching of eternal election and Calvin's teaching of eternal election.